Whoever you may be, wherever you may live, this program contains material and information that is vitally important to you and your future. It is sensitive information that until now has been kept secret.
As for numbers, the FBI says it's received more than 3,000 tips from the public about drone sightings going back to November 18th, all over New Jersey.
One after another, these drones appeared in the night sky.
This is a real phenomenon. We're not making it up. We're not hallucinating.
There are a lot of concerns that have turned to frustration and anger, frankly.
SUV-sized drones? How do you explain that part? You think people just get the size wrong, Ryan?
These things appear to be close enough to the ground where I think I have pretty high confidence in the size predictions that they're estimating.
After all this time, we still haven't captured any of these things. We still haven't brought them down.
The FAA has now issued a temporary ban over nearly 24 towns and cities.
The response that I'm getting is that we don't know whose drones these are.
You're telling me we don't know what the hell these drones are in New Jersey are?
That's right.
It's crazy.
I've been able to talk to some very important people. Nobody knows what the fuck is going on.
I don't think we do know whose they are or even what technology they're using.
They go dark when they're approached by other objects. They're not getting picked up on FLIR at times.
First of all, they're moving silently in some cases, and they're not really afraid to be seen at night.
We can't tell where these dadgum things are coming from or where they're going. And right now, we are so compromised, I feel.
This has got all the elements of like a Close Encounters of the Third Kind story, right?
Whatever this winds up being could wind up being something truly paradigm changing in the way we look at things.
I mean, this could be the beginning of something, or it could be nothing. Who knows?
If it's coming out of the U.S. government or any other government and the mainstream media, until proven otherwise, it is cherry-picked information and someone has an agenda because they've hit the button, the go button with the mainstream media to cover it in a very specific way that does not redound to the benefit of the human race.
New unexplained drone sightings in Utah have led to fresh concern.
My judgment, based on my experience, is that those that are over our military sites are adversarial and most likely are coming from the People's Republic of China.
Iran launched a mothership probably about a month ago that contains these drones, and that mothership is off the coast of the east coast of the United States.
Members of Congress received a classified intelligence briefing today about the drone swarms that have appeared for weeks now over a growing number of states. And then late this afternoon, the Department of Defense issued yet another statement about the mystery drones, assuring the public that it is taking the issue very seriously.
Yeah, I think, we need answers or something from somewhere.
Lawmakers from both sides of the aisle are putting new pressure on federal security agencies
to get to the bottom of the mysterious drone sightings.
We have no idea what it is, if it's a natural phenomenon, because it could be, but this is why so many municipalities are now asking people to reach out and send their videos to them or to experts who might be able to sort out what they're seeing in the skies. But I guarantee there are so many people looking up and making those recordings because this mystery is one that needs to be solved.
As you can see, this object defies easy explanation. There's nothing obvious that this thing is. It doesn't seem to resemble any conventional aircraft or drone that we're familiar with.
The debunkers called them drones or balloons or both, certainly not UFOs. In the past few years, the all-purpose term drones has replaced swamp gas and weather balloons as the military's go-to explanation for unknown objects. In what might be the most ironic of the current sightings, intrusions by so-called drones caused air traffic at Wright-Patterson Air Base to shut down this weekend. Wright-Pat is where the wreckage from the 1947 Roswell crash was reportedly stored. Nice touch, drone people.
We have no evidence at this time that the reported drone sightings pose a national security or a public safety threat, or have a foreign nexus.
It was the biggest amateur hour presentation I've ever seen about anything, okay? It was ridiculous. There were no answers. Every question that was asked by a member of the state legislature, great questions, no answers, no resolution. They don't know where the drones are coming from. They don't know who's doing it. They don't know why they're doing it, but they say there's no credible threat. It was annoying to be there.
They know where it came from and where it went. And for some reason, they don't want to comment.
That is not an airplane.
In the absence of credible information, rumors have swirled. Maybe they're from Russia or China or an Iranian mothership parked offshore. Or maybe it's a secret operation by the feds to quietly track down a dirty bomb or nuclear materials smuggled into the country by terrorists. It was admitted there have been intrusions by unknown drones over 2 New Jersey military sites, also confirmed drone intrusions over a nuclear power plant. Prior to the New Jersey outbreak, mystery drones repeatedly flew into the highly restricted airspace over 3 critical air bases in the UK. So what gives?
It's a serious deal, man. We gotta. I think it's a test. Somebody's testing us, and we're failing that test.
If you have not been living under a rock, you know that plasmoids are being seen in New Jersey and are the cause for the drones in New Jersey.
Amazing. Sorry to interrupt here just after the first sentence, but I love how she frames this whole thing just with her first entry sentence into the segment, okay? She's like, if you haven't been living under a rock, then you should know that these plasmoids that you see behind her here, that's an example behind her, are responsible for the drone sightings in New Jersey. It's not, there's the theory that some of these plasmoids, artificial plasmoids, could be responsible for some of the sightings. There's no differentiation. These plasmoids are responsible for what we see in New Jersey, and if you don't know that, then you have been living under a rock. You're basically an idiot, okay? What kind of an idiot would not know that these plasmoids are responsible for what we've seen in New Jersey? You see how she's framing it? How she's trying to make you look like an idiot if you don't agree with everything she says? I find this super, super interesting. And I don't know if these people are doing this consciously. She consciously sits down and frames it in that way, or if that just naturally happens because it's obviously like a narcissistic trait, right? To give people that feeling that if you don't agree with my take on alien consciousness, then you are wrong and you've been living under a rock, bro. You know what I mean? Very interesting stuff.
Project Bluebeam. Can you describe what that is?
It's the ability to stage, through very advanced technologies, an alien attack or an alien event. And it's a whole series of them. Use of experimental drugs, holographic projection capabilities, directed energy technologies, I'll get into that in a moment, induced auditory input, experimental aircraft, well, that's just a euphemism for man-made UFOs, and special effects costuming and stagecraft.
People who have the technology to simulate UFO sightings. And people say, well, of course not. Who would do a thing like that? Well, I would remind you that during the Watergate investigation, it was discovered that there was a plan originated in the White House to surface a submarine off the coast of Cuba and paint the Second Coming of Christ over the island of Cuba using holograms. Which is well within our technology today. The idea was that since there is a large Catholic population in Cuba, they would be so upset by this vision that this would saturate the communication channels, the telephone system in Cuba, long enough for an invasion to take place.
The only interest they ever had from the government was in 1970, when there was, quote, interest expressed by one of the intelligence agencies. This resulted in a draft proposal to mimic, imitate, or duplicate the observables associated with UFOs. He continues that they called the project Project Skylight. In this original document, we see that they were trying to simulate UFO observables with the illusion of physical objects in three-dimensional space. They wanted them to be sensed by visual, acoustical, photographic, radio, and other electromagnetic instrumentation, spherical or saucer-shaped. They wanted these fake craft to emit lights and sounds, but also the odor of something otherworldly, as well as the magnetic effects that we see with things like cars turning off, etc. And this thesis appears to be outlining a new experimental satellite configuration for use with the extant Project Skylight. It's attempting to find compensating techniques designed to reduce laser wavefront distortion caused by the atmosphere. The satellite will measure and downlink the propagated beam irradiance of the mid-IR advanced chemical laser, Miracle, based at White Sands Missile Range in New Mexico.
Deceptive INW, which stands for Deceptive Indications and Warnings. Have you been exposed, or did you come across in your career and your network the false INW or the Deceptive Indication and Warnings projects related to this?
Yes.
And what did you find out about those?
That's pretty hush. I don't think I should talk about that. Yeah.
I mean, that's what when I briefed the head of the Defense Intelligence Agency, that was the main subject.
That is Yeah, that's very sensitive. Yeah, it's very sensitive. Yeah.
Extremely.
Yeah. So we'll just pass that question on.
$15-foot or so wingspan drones hovering around.
What the hell is it? You see that thing right there?
It looks like a plane.
There's no airports like anywhere near us, and that's not even large enough to be a plane. It's like 100 feet up above us right now. Well, look at the lights on the bottom of it. There's like LED lights going back and forth. It's too small to be a plane. The thing's like, I don't know what that is.
This one is really weird. Look at this. Some people are saying this is a plane, but a plane doesn't look like this. It's shaped like a plane, but it's pure white and there's no exhaust coming out of it. No windows, no nothing.
That's right above us.
It looks like it's see-through. It's a hologram. There's those two videos, I'm not 100% sure, but they've been going viral on Twitter. And apparently it wasn't on flight radar as well. I've never seen an airplane that low, and they said there was no airports nearby.
There have been a plethora of sightings in New Jersey since November, almost nightly, of UFOs that seem to take the form of planes and helicopters. The problem is that they're too small to be planes and too big to be regular drones. They also seemingly change shapes and or appear as lights with no light source. And then at first, it looked like a plane. So they understand how it's actually confusing people until it went over them and they were still recording and they realized that there is no body, just the lights. So like it's almost plane shaped without the plane. What?
It's aliens.
They're floating in the sky.
They
what
are.
If they're drones, though? What if they're full
They're
drones?
not drones. No, look how long they are.
Oh my god, they're flying around. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my
There's
god.
There's 4 of them.
I think it has long legs. Can you see that? It looks like long legs on it. They can all combine into one. It's what keeps happening. Why are they going over there though? What is over there?
Wait, they just went out.
Oh my god.
Wait, see if they come back. Look at that.
Oh my god, now what's happening? What
is it fireworks?
That's what I'm saying. Is it fireworks from really far away?
No, it can't be. It's in the sky.
I don't hear them though. I always hear fireworks.
Yeah, there's no sound.
Oh, there they go again!
There's
There they
three
go!
lights. Get it.
Oh I am, but be quiet, Mom. Mom,
it's aliens.
Look at the lines
Richard,
right
look
there.
at the lights in the sky.
What are those? Is that like a
Mom.
It's
Mom.
like an alien. Oh my god!
Do you know what we're witnessing right now?
I'm waiting for it to light up again, because a plane just flew past it. See, what the fuck?
What?
Oh, those what? What just happened?
What is going on?
What is that shit? When did those turn into fireworks? I'm so confused.
What is going on? You getting all this? What?
I'm gonna show this to my dad and be like, do you know what this is? Like, do you see those floating around? What is
There's a fourth
that?
one, too.
See, that shit isn't. You can't tell me those are balloons.
Fuck, can they?
Not balloons.
Look, it was my best guess. It's Balloon Fiesta. What do you expect?
But listen, it was a triangle-shaped object, and now it's those, and now they're moving like that. So...
Balloons can form triangles.
But do they do that? What
No,
the
they
fuck?
don't do that. That's what has put me at a loss of
Oh
words.
my god, that was out of focus. Or I mean, I was like out of frame, not out of focus. I mean, it is out of focus. It's grainy as fuck, but like...
That's how it be. This how.
Like, I'm trying to... No, turn that off. But like, I'm trying to watch and film at the same time, but it's just like, what am I watching?
It's so confusing.
This one is extremely low. It's loud.
It's really cute.
And it's huge.
It's so big. It looks so much closer in person.
At one point, you can hear her say it's flying way too low to be an airplane, and that the camera doesn't do it justice to show the size of the object.
Yeah, my camera doesn't do it. It looks like a spaceship, right? Like, that doesn't look like a drone, right? That looks like a spaceship. It's like a small plane. It really is like a small plane.
It also sounds like an airplane as it passes by.
Oh my god.
They just keep coming.
Then she counts 7 similar objects flying around in the night sky.
These are all drones in the sky. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 right here.
Holy shit. Oh, look, there's another one. Oh my god. Oh my god. They almost collided.
Pay close attention to the lights on the aircraft. Yes, our airplanes do have blinking lights on them. However, the red and green on the wings and the LED strips that go back and forth underneath the body of the aircraft are much different from our aircrafts.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
With so many videos being captured and sent into news stations, police reports being made, and reports to the FAA, the state began to realize that this is a problem and they need to get to the bottom of it fast. But this is just the tip of the iceberg, because this story is about to get so much deeper.
You're telling me we don't know what the hell these drones are in New Jersey are? Is that correct?
That's right. Is public safety at risk? Are we concerned that there are nefarious intentions that could cause either national security or a public safety incident that would put Americans at risk?
There's nothing that is known that would lead me to say that. But we just don't know, and that's the concerning part. But we just don't know, and that's the concerning part.
So could these be the drones that the military is using, whether it be for an active measure situation or a drill situation? Could these be the drones, a known government contract, known to fly off of the East Coast?
Let's talk about use cases for drones. Inspecting solar farms, turbines, cell towers, package delivery, doing, disaster recovery, rooftop inspection. And I could go on, geo mapping, precision agriculture. All of these use cases take place during the day. All of that inspection and imagery and video is during the day.
Take a look at what's in our airspace. This is what our airspace looks like right now in New Jersey. This is a sped up video of footage of what our night sky looks like. Completely filled up with foreign objects that our government has no explanation to. Are you kidding me? How can a member of the government get on live television and address the people that this is not a threat.
We have no evidence at this time that the reported drone sightings pose a national security or a public safety threat.
With what you're looking at, how can you credibly tell people that there is no public safety threat, there's no national security threat, that there's no reason to believe that a foreign government is involved?
Completely normal.
We have had drone incursion over secure airspace, and we still don't know why. And I think that's absolutely unacceptable.
I'm going to give you a report on drones about 1 day into the administration, because I think it's ridiculous that they're not telling you about what's going on with the drone.
Have you received an intelligence briefing on the drones?
I don't want to comment on that.
After research and study, the drones that were flying over New Jersey in large numbers were authorized to be flown by the FAA for research and various other reasons. Many of these drones were also hobbyists, recreational, and private individuals that enjoy flying drones. In time, it got worse due to curiosity. This was not the enemy.
Wright-Patterson Air Force Base airspace was closed for about 4 hours Friday night into Saturday morning after small unidentified drones were spotted near the base.
I went to the Wright-Patterson Air Force Base. They were unable to talk to us.
Med Flight 8 Patterson Tower, use extreme caution for heavy UAS movement on the base. Security forces is handling the situation.
Yeah, so many questions following the sightings. The FBI and the White House still say they don't know the origin. They also say they don't have any evidence that the drones pose any sort of threat.
There are now hundreds, maybe even thousands of credible accounts.
These are just hobbyist drones. They're not military drones. Why is it a classified briefing on the Capitol Hill?
I'd have to refer you to Congress on that. We are sharing as much information as we can.
I would probably have to think back to the words of a very wise prophet, Obi-Wan Kenobi, who said, "These aren't the drones you're looking for."
It's right here over at Picatinny. There was a drone just hanging out. I put my drone up in the air and went towards it. I had full battery life. Not 3 minutes into the flight, I lost control of the drone.
Yeah, so apparently he's not the only one.
My drone does not want to go up with these things around.
The battery's dead?
There's no way the battery's dead. It's fully charged.
It's 0. It won't let me.
What is going on? Okay, these are fully charged batteries. It's 2 batteries that have died within seconds, and the drone went up and like a couple feet off the table, and then came right back down. The craziest thing. They will not fly. Like it won't fly. What the fuck? I don't believe in government conspiracies, but listen, there's mystery drones, and people's regular drones will not go up in the air and crash out. What the
So people can't fly their drones close to these things, but airplanes can. Like, these things know the difference between airplanes and drones. Someone inside an airplane. This is, I think, the first time I see a video like this. Check this out. Drones are not supposed to fly close to airplanes.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've never seen a drone like that.
This is nuts. It's got a spotlight on it, but you can see inside it. What's going on right now?
It's in New Jersey, Bayside, New Jersey, Ocean Township. Here we go, Eddie. Look at this thing. I don't know what it's doing. Cops just got here. Later. Never seen a drone like that.
Cheio de luzes. Eu assisto.
Look at it, you see it? Flow. Look at it, it's stuff falling from it. Look, something falling. Flow. Look at it, it's stuff falling from it. Look, something falling.
What is this? The kids just pointed it out. We're in Surprise, Arizona. And this thing has been flying around like this.
What is that?
It's gone.
Wait, no,
Oh, it just shot real fast.
What was it?
I have no...
Smaller orbs were released from the object, which was just fascinating. And I'll add the first 3 objects that came out of this portal of light were in a triangular formation, which is very rare and also a commonality in these sightings for me.
Those triangle then formed like sort of a vertical line that changed shapes too. So what was that display about? What was going on there? They were just trying to wow you?
I think it's just, I'm someone who avidly records these anomalies. I share them with the public, and I believe the more that you record them, the better the performances get. So in this case, I had been recording for about 8 or 9 years before I had this recording, and I just believe it wanted to share that moment with me on film to share with the world.
I'm looking at this, I can't believe it. It's not a whistle man. Did y'all
Oh my God, there's more coming.
look at this?
What is it? Planes don't look that color.
Yeah, that's it right there. Hold on, let me still get it. Let me still focus in. You know Jesus. God, I'm looking at this, I can't believe it. Did y'all
Oh my God, there's more coming.
look at this?
What is it? Planes don't look that color. There's a
So that's not the first time that someone's captured something like this. I believe it was Las Vegas. There was something like this up in the sky and a bunch of people filmed it.
Oh my God, is that your phone stuff? Wait.
Where?
I can't even get it on the camera. It's
too.
Não, cara, tá por cima da nuvem.
Cara, que é isso?
Estão descendo os ET lá, ó.
Eu tô me arrepiando, gente. Olha quanto.
That's so weird.
This one was taken July 1st, 2023 in Maple Shade, New Jersey. It's just like a gray metallic sphere.
Moving in a way that I've never seen an airplane move. Dude, what the fuck is that?
Now, the movements on this thing seem way too fast to be a drone. And in her description of the post, she said it was really windy out, which would make it hard for a drone.
Dude. What the f? It drops.
What are those, Daddy? Daddy, what are those? Don't you jump off the bed? It was only a trip. Ouch. No, climbing up down.
Oh, look, there's more right here.
No climbing. Nothing's climbing up down.
I'll take it down.
And we got some visitors from the Andromeda Galaxy. Oh, there's the other two. Where's the other two? Oh, wow. UFO in the sky. Oh. You see this? There's some unidentified flying objects in the sky, and we don't know what they are. People are speculating, but we don't know what they are. They've been flying near. Okay. I'm gonna send this somewhere.
That's not a balloon, man. It's stopping.
UFOs. You guys are so lucky.
I'm telling you, it's turning.
That's actually higher than the plane.
So it looks like a big sphere in the sky.
It's actually a total UFO. I see it.
It's just not moving at all. I hear some helicopters coming, but here comes a helicopter now. Trying to see what's going on over here. Yeah, it's checking it out. It's like, what's going on? The helicopter circling it. UFO in West Covina, San Gabriel Valley. Helicopter is circling it. What's today, Monday, Julian? Looked like something sticking out of it, huh? Yeah, like it rotated. Well, it looks like a perfect sphere, though, huh? That's weird.
So yeah, helicopter just flying around this metallic orb floating there. Someone recorded it on their phone. Luckily, they didn't get their phone confiscated.
Like, what is that? Do you see that? What? Oh my god.
What the is this? What is it? Hello? Whoa, I said hello and it did that. Hello? Whoa. Whoa. Hello? It's gone. I said hello and it freaking again. Hello? So where's it going? It's making no noise. Whoa. Whoa, it's making zero noise. It has zero noise associated with it. It's dead silent. What is that?
Mira, mira. No manches. ¿Qué pedo? Oh, tak predsa len prišli mimozemšťania na SMPčku. Look at that.
It's moving.
What the is that, bro?
It can't be an airplane. No way. It's an airplane.
Bro, there's little lights like going around it.
It's very strange. That is not an airplane. That is not a helicopter. Those are not birds. It's an unidentified flying object.
So an alien orb landed at the Manchester airport. This is what's being said. Let's take a look at the photos here first. This is a picture that was taken by a colleague of Captain Bigelow.
The $22 million that the Pentagon spent on this Bigelow aerospace study.
Picture that was taken by a colleague of Captain Bigelow. And as you can see this, that there's an orb. And then we got a video. That's it. You gotta be joking me. Well, anyways, just the fact that you got this mysterious orb hovering above the airport at Manchester, it's not good. These things are not supposed to happen. Drones, whatever, it's not supposed to hover over an airport. It's illegal. This is let's try to zoom in. What's being said is that this is a GIF, an animated GIF, of the object taking off and landing. Now, there's a lot of, why? Why isn't there a video of this? A proper video? I mean, like, you're talking about an alien orb that landed at UK airport. I mean, there should be at least a couple of videos of it happening. There you go. Do you see it? Contrast and brightness adjusted. The same orb from the Manchester airport. What is going on here?
Meu Deus! Em plena luz de dia. Hoje é que dia, gente?
Acho que é dia 18.
Estamos em...
So...
Ai, gente, fala bem poder mudar pro grupo.
19.
Dia 19.
18.
Gente, tá sumindo!
And a lot of people recorded videos and they were trying to get to this object, and so was the army. And so a woman, I guess, she was able to climb the mountain before the army got there, and she recorded a video, and this is the video.
O bloqueio da empresa, da indústria. Gente, tá aqui mesmo um disco voador muito grande, tamanho de ônibus. Gente, muito grande, não é mentira.
The same thing with the orb that landed at the Manchester airport. A lot of people saying that it's the size of a car. It's not. It's not.
Pero mira que le mete luz, venga, míralo aquí, vea.
Pues hay que echarle ojo a ver.
Véngalo acá, rápido, míralo acá.
I would probably have to think back to the words of a very wise prophet, Obi-Wan Kenobi, who said, "These aren't the drones you're looking for."
Even these UFOs, attributed to a mysterious man named Martin Allen, might have actually been shot by Walters, who researchers say wanted out of the public spotlight. Watch this accelerating UFO, which in slow motion doesn't look like a missile or known craft. Nor does this, which moves like the one in Walter's beach video. Here's a similar one in a third clip. It shows the craft becoming a silver streak, zooming away.
Watching the fires, I swear there's a UFO. Look, there's a plane. What the fuck is that? What the fuck? Look at it. Look how fast it's going. There's a plane. What the fuck is that?
There was an incomplete environmental review prior to launching the plan. There was an incomplete environmental review prior to launching the plan.
At 61 in Buffalo, we have a northerly wind at 7. Good sleeping weather tonight, folks. What was that? Did anybody see that thing? Good sleeping weather tonight, folks. What was that?
Shawnee, this is from our Grand Casino cam. Meteorologist Shelby Hayes in for Brad Souter. She's telling us it's going to be a little bit cooler today, but still going to be. Our Grand Casino cam. Meteorologist Shelby Hayes in for Brad Souter. She's telling us it's going to be a little bit cooler today, but still going to.
Yeah, so I work in the film industry. We're shooting a documentary outside of Beaver, Utah.
Okay.
And so we put up the drone, got some pretty great shots. We're probably like 400 or 500 feet away from the drone. Don't hear, don't see anything. Go back to our hotel room that night. Our drone operator kind of starts scrubbing through the footage, and he comes up to us at dinner. His face is just like totally white. He's like, guys, I don't know what I just saw, but like we captured some crazy shit out there. And go up into his room and go onto the hard drive, and he shows us the clip, and it's just like, we're shooting 60 frames a second, try to slow it down as much as possible, literally like frame by frame by frame.
Yeah.
There was no way that he had like messed around with the footage at all.
Okay, I was gonna ask.
Yeah, it was on the raw. It was on the raw clip, and this was in 2016, so this was a few years ago, and like literally we're standing in the field like 400 or 500 feet away from this drone and don't hear anything, don't see anything. Like something traveling that fast would make a sonic boom. When we first saw it, we like broke every single second of that clip down, and you zoom in right at the beginning of that clip, you can see this thing comes down over through the valley, and in the valley, and then it turns and it comes straight. So something traveling that fast, turning at that speed, that low, is just insane. Like we looked on Google Maps, and the mountain range where you first see it was 3.5 miles away from where we were, and the drone gets from the mountain range and it passes through screen in a second. And so you do that math, it's traveling 3.5 miles in a second. Like, nothing travels that fast that we have.
Hey guys, it's UFO Man. Here is an actual clip of a Hanabu 1 test flight in Nazi Germany in 1939. Here I have zoomed in so you can see it clearer and closer. If you look close, you can see the wobble and you can see the balls underneath moving. Check it out. It is a stabilized version of the clip where you can see it a little better and see it move. You can see the balls moving underneath if you look closely. If you figure out what they had back then, can you imagine what we have now? If we brought over all that German technology during Operation Paperclip.
Часть 2. Аненербе. В послевоенные годы в секретных нацистских архивах были обнаружены интригующие фотографии и чертежи. Они недвусмысленно свидетельствуют, что немецкие ученые действительно занимались разработкой дискообразных летательных аппаратов. Ничего подобного в мире тогда не было. Как удалось нацистским ученым и инженерам совершить такой технологический рывок? Общество ННРБ. Самая загадочная организация Третьего Рейха. За ее тайнами до сих пор охотятся спецслужбы ведущих держав. И не мудрено. Это единственная известная в истории структура, которая занималась исследованием магии и мистики при официальной поддержке и финансировании государства. Ни одна организация не имела в своем распоряжении такого количества информации и не оказала такого влияния на развитие магических технологий, как ННРБ. Инициаторами создания ННРБ были высшие чины Рейха. В июле 1934 года Гитлер и верхушка тайных обществ Тулли и Врил приглашают для сотрудничества изобретателя Виктора Шаубергера. Его легендарный взрывной двигатель способен вырабатывать свет, тепло и приводить в движение механизмы, используя лишь воздух и воду. От изобретателя требуется одно – создать двигатель специально для летающих дисков. Согласие получено. И через 5 лет, в 1939 году, в воздух поднимается опытный образец диска «Врил» с двигателем Шаубергера. Сохранилась редкая фотография испытательного полета этого диска с зимней маскировочной раскраской. В конце 1942-го в воздух поднимается легко вооруженный летающий диск «Врил-1 Ягер» диаметром 11,5 метров. Утверждают, что до конца войны было изготовлено 17 таких аппаратов. Среди обнаруженных чертежей и фотографий летающих дисков выделяется серия Хонебу. Сведения о кораблях похожи на фантастику. Судя по описаниям, в них должен быть использован альтернативный источник энергии, так называемый конвертер Ганса Коллера, не требующий привычного топлива. А диск Хонебу-3 планировали даже выводить в космос. Невероятно? Как знать. Вот одна из трофейных фотографий. Необычный скафандр пилота наводит на мысль, что полеты планировалось проводить, если не в космосе, то как минимум в стратосфере. В трофейных архивах обнаружен еще один загадочный документ. Это схема огромного, длиной в 139 метров, сигарообразного корабля «Андромеда» с ангарами для 5 летающих дисков типа Хонебу-2 и Врил. Для чего понадобилась такая разработка? Кто-то полагает, что для долговременных космических полетов. Таких моделей было создано немало. Некоторые довольно неплохо проявили себя. Это был колоссальный рывок в технологии. Подобных дисков у противников Германии не было и в помине. Но и эти дисколеты были далеко не тем, о чем мечтали руководители Рейха. Опытный образец одной из самых совершенных моделей, так называемый диск Белонца, прошел первое и последнее испытание 19 февраля 1945 года возле Праги. Основную подъемную силу создавал бесшумный и беспламенный двигатель Шаубергера. По некоторым данным, в тот день беспилотный вариант диска за 3 минуты достиг высоты 15 километров и развил горизонтальную скорость 2200 километров в час. Дисколет доказал, что он может зависать в воздухе и без разворотов летать вперед и назад. Успех, несомненно.
1954, we mastered gravity control.
We describe them as alien reproduction vehicles, ARV for short.
So this is an ARV, isn't that what it's called?
That's what some people call it. We call it RAM, Replication Alien Machine.
Oh, I see.
They also had a nickname for the aircraft. They called them flux liners. Now, flux is an electrical term for a high electrical charge. So, high electrical charge liner, a flux liner.
The smallest one was about 24 feet in diameter at the bottom end of the craft. The medium-sized vehicle was about 60 feet in diameter, and the largest was somewhere between 125 and 130 feet in diameter.
I said, what were they doing? Were they just sitting on the floor? He says, no, they were hovering.
I obtained photographs that were taken in 1967 by a military pilot, Harvey Williams, flying a C-47 for the Air Force at 12,000 feet, approximately 25 miles southwest of Provo, Utah. This particular vehicle matches the so-called ARV in all proportions and respects in terms of the detail of the shape of the craft.
To give some veracity to the photography as it was presented in these pictures taken by Harvey Williams.
It began with the landing of a craft from another galaxy. Invaders are here, but they have taken. It began with the landing of a craft from another galaxy. Invaders are here, but they have taken.
The ARV system, for all of its claims of flashy, out-of-this-world propulsion capabilities, was indeed remarkably simple. It could be described as a large-scale, souped-up Tesla coil, designed to negate gravity and inertia, with off-the-shelf navigation and life support systems bolted on, almost as an afterthought. You could think of it as the Model T of anti-gravity vehicles, an industrial dune buggy, or crude hot rod that can get you to Mars in a few minutes. In this version at least, first-class seating was still a way off.
So anyway, that's the general overview of the structure of the vehicle. This is a vehicle that has the ability to travel up to or beyond the speed of light. And part of the reason that it's able to do that is because it exploits the energy form that's embedded in space-time that's responsible for the effects of mass and inertia.
It looks like a big, clumsy diving bell from 1905, but apparently works like a helicopter you can take past light speed. Its beauty and elegance lie in the propulsion system, maybe a really fast one that gets around currently accepted physics, one we commonly associate with UFOs.
There was obviously an electromagnetic field that was forming around this ring of wire that ran around the crew compartment, and that would form a kind of donut-shaped or toroid-shaped electromagnetic field with field lines stroking right through the middle of the craft, which happened to be where there was this large central column. Now, the central column was supposed to be the most secret part of the vehicle. Brad didn't seem to know too much about that, but he said that it used mercury in some form. He thought it might use it as a noble gas, vaporized mercury.
It's almost like having a black hole ahead of you and an expansion of space-time behind you. But the actual environmental conditions that you experience inside the spacecraft are pretty much pegged to the time and place that you start out from.
So you don't have any sense of G-forces or being moved around. You don't have any sense of acceleration because the entire pocket of space-time that you're encapsulated in is being accelerated by the vectors that are created around the system.
Superluminal speed, mass cancelling, and ambient field propulsion. All apparently standard in the mid-80s model Fluxliner. This makes the ARV a seriously badass means of getting around, and kind of a missing link between Roswell and one of these.
This incredible machine was originally designed to shoot down nuclear missiles and satellites. Yeah. Just 12 inches long, gyroscopically balanced, and with thrusters at key points around its body, it is capable of instant changes of direction. No airplane could ever catch this machine.
They could pull it off. They could definitely pull it off. Right now, they have the technology to mimic the form, fit, and function of extraterrestrial UFOs. They have the technology, absolutely. It's seamless, and you can never tell the difference. If they do have a false flag invasion, they're going to use one of these. This is the Hudson Valley Boomerang. This is 1982 to 1989. Over 25,000 eyewitnesses reported this craft. They can use the saucers, the cigars, the pyramids, the triangles as a united coalition. And that's how they're going to do it. We're talking about 150 to 172 feet across for the wingspan, which is the identical wingspan of the B-2 stealth bomber. When they power up and when they accelerate, it looks like a spark off a grinding wheel, and you could never know the difference. So if they wanted to hoax an alien invasion, they could do it, and they could do it in a way that's 100% believable.
Many of these man-made aircraft have been spotted by thousands of eyewitnesses and become part of the UFO lore, indistinguishable from actual ET craft. This confusion between what is extraterrestrial and what is man-made is essential for pulling off a false flag that would be blamed on aliens. This is from 1983, Hudson Valley, very famous cases, many witnesses to these transformer-sounding objects, and underneath, when they were close, you can see superstructure and tubes and other things. That is not extraterrestrial. Now, have there been extraterrestrial vehicles of boomerang and other shapes? Yes. Some of them are kind of hybrids. They'll have some conventional propulsion as well as electrogravitic, and they all have structural, superstructure components that are clearly a man-made machine, not an interstellar. Once you get your lifter system in place that causes mass cancellation, you can create any kind of air structure around it. And it doesn't matter if it's aerodynamic or not, because the way it moves, let's say, the molecules of air around it, so it's basically moving an electromagnetic field effect, so there's no resistance and there is no sonic boom. That's man-made. We've had it for decades. And if you can't see the superstructure detail, you're not going to know whether it's extraterrestrial or not.
There is what appears to be a UFO, and it is cube-shaped, and it has flashing red lights, and it's pretty cool looking. I can't really catch it very well on here, but it's very interesting to watch this. It's just kind of hovering there, and we bet NORAD's on this because NORAD's not that far away. But man, this is pretty intense. What do you guys think?
Oh my gosh, bro, look at that, look at that. Yo, that's the closest one we've gotten so far. The tree's blocking it. Oh bro, oh my gosh, look at that. They're four-way rectangular. Oh, it's got blurry, damn it.
These drones in Jersey is real. Oh my God, look, what is that, bro? Ah, my camera keep on unfocusing, bro. They f***ing up my signals. There we go. What is that, cuz? What? That's a flying car, cuz. Oh my God, bro, it looked like a cop car flying. Flashing lights.
No, very much more. No way.
Oh my God, here we go. Here it is. Are you freaking kidding me right now? What is that?
What's going on, y'all? Strategic guys here. Driving. Got these drones up there. It's just a whole bunch of them. They all got the same color scheme, the same lights flashing, and it's like, what are they doing? What the fuck? They just flying in circles. What the fuck is that? This is insanity. That motherfucker's low. Oh shit. Look at him. Oh my God. That's insane. Super fast, dude. Super fast. I don't even know you guys can tell how fast that was. I don't know what's going on here.
What? It's like landing, honey. You get that? I am. It's like landing. What? That's like a UFO. That was weird. Wait. Wait, this is... Oh my God, what is that? Oh! What the... What the... Babe! Babe!
drone appears to be quite large, sparking curiosity and intrigue. Some observers speculate that when other drones are sent into the air to get a closer look at this mysterious craft, they experience rapid battery drainage, losing control of their own drones in the process. This phenomenon suggests the presence of an unusual protective system, inhibiting electronics from approaching too closely. Such a system may account for the difficulties our government has faced in trying to decipher these enigmatic drones. Is this an advanced method of deterrence, or is there a more straightforward explanation?
The one aircraft everyone has witnessed, from Air Force to stargazers to historians and aviation buffs. Triangle in shape, this spy plane design seems like something out of a science fiction novel. It can perform incredibly high G turns, undetectable on radar, and was developed from top secret Nazi research captured from World War II. And believe it or not, it would use an engine system that can only be described as anti-gravity magic. So the question that is on your lips, what is meant by anti-gravity? In the case of the TR-3B Black Manta, it means a craft that uses highly pressurized mercury accelerated by nuclear energy. So the plasma is produced, which in turn creates a field of anti-gravity around the craft. It has an electromagnetic coil at the heart of its motive power system, the result of which is electromagnetic drive that interacts with the Higgs boson field at the quantum level. Heady stuff indeed, and definitely something that is probably not common knowledge, or even really provable at this point. So an anti-gravity aircraft doesn't use conventional turbine or rocket engine technology, but instead a propulsion system that creates thrust by generating high-energy plasma. These aircraft are also referred to as flux liners. As with many divergent aviation technologies, anti-gravity technology dates back to the latter part and aftermath of World War II, and specifically the covert US project known as Operation Paperclip. The objective of Operation Paperclip was for the US to gain as much leverage against the Soviet Union in the military armaments technology race, which is why the project was packed to the rafters with German scientists who were avowed members of the Nazi Party. That means the US has been investigating anti-gravity technology for nearly 70 years. There have also been a slew of confirmed peer-reviewed research studies regarding anti-gravity technology spanning some 60 years, conducted and published by respected agencies such as NASA, the American Institute of Physics, and the American Institute of Aeronautics and Astronautics, as well as the Air Force Research Laboratory. Anti-gravity is of such huge interest to the military and scientists alike, given that, for example, one could hypothetically reduce an aircraft's mass by using electromagnetic propulsion even down to zero. Little wonder that the likes of NASA, the US Air Force, and Lockheed Martin researchers have all invested in theoretical studies regarding the ability to alter inert mass. According to experts, the TR-3B Black Manta would use conventional thrusters located on the tips of the aircraft that would allow it to perform a dizzily number of rapid high-speed maneuvers, including perfect right-angle turns and hyper-acceleration. It could even achieve this along all three axes as well. Remember, the TR-3B was designed to be a subsonic stealth spy plane. For one thing, it's a very silent aircraft, save for a slight humming noise. The patent essentially describes an anti-gravity aircraft, and its diagrams as attached clearly show a sharp-looking, triangle-shaped craft looks uncannily like the archetypical UFO.
Actually, it looks more triangular now that it's directly over us, and the lights are in a V pattern.
Yo, look! Looks like a triangle! Look! It looks like a fucking triangle! Go! But here they are. They look like a fucking triangle. They look like a triangle.
else can see this, but that looks like a fucking UFO. Is that not a fucking UFO? Or like a giant fucking like drone or something?
Let's get to some of the drone sightings. Yes, there have been drone sightings well before November, or at least crafts that look like drones. This one happened in Mantua, New Jersey, 2015.
What is that?
It's described as a triangular UFO that hovered for over 45 minutes.
Holy crap. Look at this thing. Dude, what the fuck is this? Dude, look at this thing. It's not even moving, dude. It's f***ing triangular.
The witness said, "I have never encountered any aircraft like this in my life." This one happened in Monroe, New Jersey, June 29th, 2015.
That's it. There's two things, and then there's something connected to it. I'm telling you, you can't see it from the picture, but you could see it in real life.
What the heck is it?
We can only see so much here, but what the young girl is describing is pretty creepy.
Come to the side.
Why?
I'm not joking. Look it, you could see the thing around it. Do you see that?
It's the freakiest thing. It's just coming up as like two little dots, though.
Yeah, you can't see it on camera. You have to see it in real.
This is what the witness described. They wrote, "In the sky there was a large big light attached to a smaller light by a black bar." This sighting happened in Lenoka Harbor, New Jersey, October 18th, 2023. The witness wrote that they walked out and looked to the left and saw these hovering lights changing position and brightness. There was no sound at all, and it was definitely not a drone.
Em forma de triângulo, tá vendo ali, ó? Em forma de triângulo. Quer ver? Estão aqui, corram. Só olha para isso. Olha, não para de vir. Olha ali para isso. Olha para isso.
Que isso? Tá no olho, tá no fogo.
Não tem, não é fogos não, minha filha. Eu tô aqui há meia hora e não para de subir luzinha. Em forma de triângulo, tá vendo ali, ó? Em forma de triângulo.
Man, my camera sucks. You guys need to get your cameras out. Look how big that is. Look how big it is. It's not moving. It's just sitting there. Look at that.
这里更多了。对对，对呀，这肯定就是不是对，那个单的很小的，这个更多了，不动。
Stephen Greer. His logo is a 3-dot triangle.
And they literally just went down and around, like down to the water.
Oh my God, look at them in the
Then they
circle
went
motion.
up, and then now they're right about here. And look at that. That's a triangle right there that they're creating. A perfect triangle. Nobody knows what they are. They're just flittering in the sky. They were in the sky, and then they came back down.
Look here.
We don't know. You know what? They look like lanterns. They do.
What
You can
are
hear the
those?
buzzing. You can hear the buzzing.
Yo, check this out. No BS, man. This is my car right here. No BS, yo. No BS. This thing is in the road, in the sky right there, in front of me. I'm on the road going to Somerville like the... This thing turning. What the f is going on? A car coming down the road, hold on. No BS, yo, that thing is in the sky. Look, look. Look, y'all. I want to know if the car see it. That's a pyramid. Listen, y'all can't see it like I can see it. It look like a pyramid. For real. Let me zoom in.
Puta madre, mira, estoy afuera de la casa de mi primo. Y está pasando esta cosa. ¿Es una nave? ¿Qué puta madre es eso? Pasó despacingo. Y mira, mira. Se están apagando las luces. Se están apagando las luces, boludo.
Big bright light.
They're absorbing around it. I know, Ella.
Where? The one that's...
Bro, I'm telling you, that shit, there was a shit ton of fucking lights right now lit up. It's just fucking hovering there.
The white thing on the top? The white
There's
dog?
no fucking way, bro.
No. I'm not scared, but that's crazy though.
It's just there, bro.
What is it, Daddy?
It's getting brighter.
Oh, yeah. I don't see it though.
You guys don't see what I see on my camera because it's so zoomed.
Bro, you still on the phone? Oh shit, they came back. Look at, bro, they're coming back. The lights are coming back.
There's three. There's 3 aliens.
In front of me, bro, right in front of us.
3 aliens.
Look, oh, the other light's turning on.
Oh no. Oh, that's so great.
Oh, there's the other lights. What the fuck, bro?
Oh, it's okay.
It's gone. No, it's still there. It's still there.
It's hiding in the clouds. I'm
It is in
zooming
the clouds.
in.
That's what my brother said. In the clouds. In the clouds.
Yes, I'm zooming in, babe. I can see the saucers in my zoom.
I know I can see it.
You can see it, Zaid,
I
huh?
can barely see it. That's so crazy, though. That's cool.
Bro. Oh no! Look to your left. Look to your left. There's another one to the left. Over here in the fucking trees. What the fuck, bro? What the fuck? There's are fucking there, bro. Over here, bro. Oh my god, bro. Oh.
Baby, don't move. I'm outside the truck. Don't move. There's a shit ton. Oh my god.
trees, bro. It's behind the houses now. Bro. Babe, you want me to pull forward? You see them, bro? You see them? Over there, bro.
My heart's pounding.
I'm fucking crying right now, bro.
Don't move, please.
Yo.
The most dangerous thing going on the planet today isn't ISIS. It's not Iraq. It's not Russia. It's not China. It's a out-of-control, covert group that is not being overseen by the people, the Congress, or the president, who have developed these technologies and are recklessly using them to track and target extraterrestrial vehicles. The result of this is that we're in a crisis that is unacknowledged.
That's a plane or a drone that looks like
That's not a plane, babe. Did you see the way it just stopped? That's a full-on drone, and it's very close.
Holy shit.
Wait a minute, it's actually really close.
It's mad close. Dude, it's fucking stationary. That's a fucking drone.
That's not how planes move.
Oh my god.
And look at how it's just smooth. Babe, planes don't just drop and swivel.
It's a drone made to look like a plane. And then look at that thing next to it. There's another thing there.
Baby, planes don't.
It just stopped.
Hover like that. It just stopped, and it just pressed the brakes in the sky.
Is it gone?
Oh my god. People are telling the fucking truth. There are drones.